News 46 is brought to you in part by
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year's from all of us from vendors.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Well, we have opened the EOC, the Emergency Operations Center, on potential flooding in the Pahrump area mainly, and this EOC will stay open until 6 o'clock tonight. We don't foresee that we'll have to declare emergency at this time, but we're being proactive and we're keeping the EOC open in case that we have to make that decision. All the players are here, and the declaration can be signed and sent on up to the state. Right now, we are concerned. If the rain continues, we know that we're going to have problems. We're worried about the Wheeler Wash. If that gets to running really bad, we know that water is going to try to make its way to the dry lake bed to the west, and in that case, there's going to be barriers in between the dry lake bed, and that water will back up, and we're going to have extreme flooding problems. So we're being proactive. We're keeping our staff and Pahrump Fire and the town of Pahrump and Nye County and Nye County Emergency Services and the Sheriff's Department. We have all the utilities companies here. We have the hospital staff here, Valley Electric. In other words, everybody's here in case a problem happens. We're on it, and that's the reason why you have an EOC. We'll be doing updates on the hour, and the information officer for emergency services will be giving that update. Right now, we want the public, if you don't have to be out on the road, don't be on the road. Stay inside. If water starts to rising toward your door, that's the time you should seek shelter at the community center. We have that open right now. We have 2 other locations, the Pahrump Nugget and the Terrible Lakeside, and we can also use the Commissioner's Chambers at the Calvada High. But they're not open yet. If we need them, we will open them. Right now, the only shelter that's open is the Bob Root Community Center.
If we do decide to declare a state of emergency, what does that actually do?
Well, we declare, the county declares the state of or the emergency locally. Mm-hmm. Then it goes up to the state, and then the governor will declare an emergency on the state level for us. That could climb on up to the federal level. It brings assets if we need it, brings assets to us very quickly, and that's the reason you sign that declaration, is send it up to the state to get the state assets. The governor then declares a state emergency. It goes to the feds. Then we get FEMA and other Homeland Security and other people involved. That way, assets are coming toward us.
What's the criteria that we're looking for that?
It's very, very hard to explain how this. It can work very fast, though. The procedure is very fast. Goes from when I sign the declaration of emergency, we give it to the state really quickly by fax or email. The governor has it within a matter of a few minutes, and he makes the decision on what to do. And then if he thinks that it's going to go, he can declare a state emergency. It goes to the feds, and then it ultimately makes what we're wanting is to get those assets flowing if we need them.
That's why the Emergency Operations Center was opened this morning at 7:30. We understood that the potential is there for our town. So in order for us to have the right people together to make that decision, because as Commissioner Hollis said, it's difficult to tell what that moment is going to be if we would have to declare an emergency.